Hi guys, welcome back to Vintology by Lola. It has been a while, and I'm just going to jump in because I have a couple things. I'm calling this the this, that, and the other thing video because there's so many little things I wanted to show you. So let's start out with the simplest. Okay, so here, let me do the simplest. I made candy bouquets for Valentine's Day. So this is what they look like. This is the candy. This is the cup. Okay, so let me just tell you something. If you're going to buy it in the grocery store, don't do it because this was unbelievable. I bought these sweet little cups. Everything, well, I shouldn't say that. Let me start at the beginning. Everything here was from Dollar Tree. I didn't buy anything anywhere else. So I bought the cups. You get 6 cups for $1. I bought the tissue. You get 6 pieces of tissue. And I bought all this candy that I want to say was 5 or 6 per container, package. So I got the Twix and the Reese's and the Crunchies and the Snickers and the Milky Way and the M&Ms and the Kit Kat and the Crunch and the Tootsie Pops. And I made 6 of these for a little over $20. So I made 6 of these cups, just like this, all full, with glued on skewers, with the styrofoam in the bottom, with the cup, with the ribbon, with the tissue paper, all for about $22 for 6 of them. I know here in the Twin Cities, they go for 6 pieces of candy in a little glass thing for between $24 and $28. So this is the way to go. What a great Valentine's gift for your loved ones or for teachers. This is for the male teachers at school. I made these because I thought these would be kind of fun. So speaking about that, let's put that aside. For the female teachers, some of you probably saw this on my Instagram. I made little matchbooks. They're a little bit bigger than a matchbook because they're an inch wide or an inch high by 3 and probably 3 1/4 by 2 1/4. And so I made these. I make a base and then I cover them with scrapbook paper. And then Tailor Made Expressions had these darling printables with these kids. So I took little slides and I took her printables and I popped it up and I put a doily on it, and then it has a little Tim Holtz fastener and you open it up, and I filled it with chocolate. So that's what I did for the female teachers at school, and these are so cute. And then this is how I packaged. I thought you guys would want to see. This is how I packaged these up. These bags were from last year or the year before. Target had these, and they're supposed to be like bakery bags, but they're really nice cello bags. And then I bought the pink and off-white shred from Dollar Tree. I put in some shaking stuff, and then I tied it with a pink and white kind of twine-like thing. And so all the teachers are getting one of these, but every single one of these is different because I went into my stash and I just used anything that I had to make it cute. So other than these cutout Valentine dolls, like I said, from Tailor Made Expressions, everything else was in my stash. So I made 15 of these boxes and filled them with candy. But I love Valentine's Day. That's the day my husband proposed to me 33 years ago. So I've always had a fondness for hearts and stuff. So for me, this was not, it wasn't that big of a deal to do it. So that's that. So I'll put those aside. Then next up, I was watching a this and that video from Serenity Creations, and Anna had made these fabulous tools, and it doesn't look like a tool though, does it? It is so beautiful. We all use or have some sort of pokey tool when we need to poke a hole for a brad, or you need to just poke a hole for something, whatever you're doing for crafting. So she had shown these, and I literally went out that day to Hobby Lobby, bought these, and I want to say they're called Scribe Pens. You get 2 in a package at Hobby Lobby, and it's $2.99, but if you get them, 50% off, it makes them 75 cents. I had all these beads in my stash. I had the charms in there, and then I did it just like she showed, which was to put a charm off of the top. And this thing is very sharp. It is a pokey thing, and you just use an earring back, and it actually comes with this, and it comes with this piece too. And I used, just like she said, I used E6000, and these beads are not going anywhere. But how cute. So I made these for a couple crafty friends for their poker tool, and I just love this. So I made this one. I made 4 of them. The other 2 are packaged up, but then I made this one with these, and then I did another pink one, and then I did a just all gold one with all big chunky gold beads. But I just thought these were fun, and I think from start to finish it was an hour to make 4 of them, and that includes making the dangles for them too. So anyway, so that was really fun. Thank you, Serenity Creations. That was darling. Then I went on a retreat. I know it's hard to believe during COVID, but I went to a retreat center for scrapbooking with my sister-in-law, and I really wanted to make something fun for Valentine's Day. I have nobody in mind for this, but I saw Michael Ann Kelly, who is on Uniquely Robin's Creations. She's all over the place, but anyway, she's very creative. And she had done a Valentine's, she was doing a swap, and so she showed what she had made. I was so inspired that I pulled out the glassine bags, I stenciled it, I stamped on it, I put some cute Valentine stuff on it, some washi tape, and then inside of it, I made an envelope mini, kind of a junk journal memory, Valentine's Day thing. So this is all made with envelopes, and I put in some of Timmy's stuff. So it says so this one says 14. This is his bow, and I covered all the envelopes with paper. Okay, I was trying to think of a really easy closure that I could do for the envelope, so I kind of came up with this. Oh, here's some more charms on this bowl clip. So I took a bowl clip and I attached seam binding to it, and all you have to do is take this off, or you can leave this on and you have your closure. And so then you open it up, and here is just this fabulous picture. It's a printout. And then I just put a slide up there and a doily and the word happy from Tim's stuff, and you open it up, and there's some more Valentine stuff, and each one of these pockets from the envelope have stuff in them, right? So I did that. But what I love that she did, so here's another one, is there's a mini journal in the middle of this. So not only do you have the envelopes, you can keep stuff inside. So I did a very little so you could write more in it. And here's some tags, and here's a page, and here's some hand-dyed paper, and a book page, and there's just a little cutout Cupid and another page. So you can see it's very simple, so you could really write what you wanted to on here. And I just loved this idea. I thought this was so great. And I used the placemat from my friend Noelle Sanders, and I think I might have gotten this from BB's Crafts. She gave it to me. And these flowers are from Cuddle Me Clay. If you ever order flowers from her, they are pristine and perfect, and I love them. I don't think she charges nearly enough. And there's the inside of the book, or the kind of the middle. And there's some more, and some more. I'm just quick showing you. And I put a little tag in there, and I put some of those bling in there just because I was trying to use up some of my stuff. Okay, there's that. There you go. This, more paper, another little envelope. So that's the end of the book, and then you go into the envelopes again. So then there's 2 more envelopes. This one, and then this side has more stuff in it, and there's that, and then I put some more of those cute little cards, and then you have this. But oh my gosh, you guys, so simple, so sweet. So if you just want to give a friend gift for Valentine's Day, I think this took me maybe 3, and I'm a slow crafter. This was probably 3 hours to make the whole thing. Mostly because I knew what I was going to do. I had my paper laid out. I had some of my embellishments laid out, but it went really, really fast once you get it together. And I looked at so many videos on how to put the envelopes together. If you asked me now how I put the envelopes together, I'd probably have to look at a video again, because I put them one way, and then I put them another way, and then I glued them, and I unglued them, and I cut out. I mean, it was a mess. That was the hardest part, was me figuring out how to glue them together so that I would end up with this flap. But I was very happy with the outcome. So there's the scoop with that. Lastly, I have a friend who has a birthday coming up. I work with her. And these girls that I work with are very young. And they are always absolutely in awe of junk journals. But they're not ready to try that craft yet, which is fine. So I gave one of the gals an engagement book, And her book was such, oh my gosh, it was such an alligator mouth, you guys. It was like this on one side, it was like this on the other. She loved it. I had taken all sorts of paper and printouts and lace, and I had some really pretty stickers with quotes on it. I forgot to do a video, but she loved hers. And the other gal was standing there, and she said, oh, those are gorgeous. Those are so pretty. And I thought, well, she's got a birthday in February. I should do one for her. So I'd love if you have not gone over to Ruby and Pearl XO and you are a vintage gal, you have to go over there. She is such a source of inspiration for me. I love what she does, and everything always looks old, even if it is something that isn't old. So she had shown how to do a book without a binding. So this is my binding. It is literally layers of lace, and a piece of seam binding. And she shows you exactly how to do it. And then my covers are actually truly old wallpaper. I mean, like brittle wallpaper. So this was perfect. And I ripped apart some dictionary pages and put that underneath too. And then this is just some sari silk that I dyed pink. And so the cover, see when I say chunky, look at it, it looks like, so nice that way. And then look at it that way. I mean, if she never uses it, it'll be okay, because if she uses it, it is going to be twice this thick. But anyway, so then I just glued on an old coffee stained doily, and I found this picture. I want to say it's on Artie Mays' site, but I'm not positive. And I cut it out, put it up on Pop Dot so it was raised up. These are Tim Holtz frames. I had just put a piece of paper behind it, cardboard, and then cut out the word journal. And I just love it. I also put one little dangle up here with the diamonds, I don't know, diamond ball, a love letter, and a arrow. And I didn't want to do Valentine's because her birthday is so close to Valentine's Day, and I thought I bet everyone kind of throws it in together. So I did teacher/flower. I was going to do all flowers, and then I thought it would be fun if I could find some ephemera online to print out for teachers, and I did. So let's get into it. So you open it up, and here is she loves coffee, so I took a coffee sleeve, and I covered that with, oh, and this paper is from, by the way, most of the paper that you see, the decorative paper, is from Ruby and Pearl XO from her printouts. I bought a printout, and I cut out a bunch of stuff. That and Artie Mays had some beautiful freebies that I used that went with this perfectly. So anyway, put a little tape on there, and I did some cutouts for flowers. Love this. I ordered this from Spectrum Arts Creations, and she makes custom postcards, and this looks so old, and I thought this was so sweet. So I stuck that in there. I did the other half of the doily that I had used on the front here. I used it over here because it went so well. I did a little banner up here and took Timmy's words that said, journal your dreams and secrets always. And this, I think, this was a dictionary page I found online, and it actually had the words teach, teachable, teacher, teaching. And I thought that was really cute. So I stuck that in there. Then I went to this page over here, and I just embellished a glassine bag, and I put this in there. I found this in my, oh gosh, you guys, how many people have 1,000 of those cards? What are they called? They're not memory decks cards. Those something life, Project Life cards. I have 1,000 of them. So I went through them and found some, and I thought, this year I'm using them. Savor the moments that are warm and special and giggly. And that I thought was so cute. That was from Sammy Davis Jr. And then I just took some Timmy flowers and put that up at the top. Okay, music paper. Did this. This was from an old magazine. Did this little pocket here. And then I have this great paper that Noelle gifted me. And every single paper has a different quote over here. The words I am are potent words. Be careful what you hitch them to. The thing you're claiming has a way of reaching back and claiming you. And I just was like, oh, that's perfect as a teacher. Then I said, stop and smell the roses, which was perfect. And then I was on Corey. Oh, gosh, I can't remember her name. Corey. If I can remember it, I'll put it in there. She's doing flips, flaps, and folds. And so she had 18 of them so far. So this was really cute. So this opens like this, and you undo it, and it's a journaling spot. How cute is that? I'm sure everyone's seen that but me. I hadn't seen it and thought it was so cute. So I put a little stamp on it and put that in there and thought, well, that can be a little secret note if she wants to put something. And then I put some AliExpress thin transparent flowers behind there. Found this, someone had given me this, Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen, and she is an English teacher, so I thought that was perfect. More flowers, more flowers. Just some embellishments, you know, put this on. This is pretty cool. This was actually a ledger page that I folded and turned into something. And it's on one side, and then you flip it over on this side, and you take this off. I'm trying to make this quick, you guys. And you open it up, and you have a pocket in here, and you have a pocket in here. And this was so cute. This is, and I purposely distress it so it looked like a piece of paper off an old calendar. It's February 17th through the 13th, 1909. Well, her birthday's the 10th, so I thought that was perfect. So I stuck that in there. And I did leave some pockets blank because I was hoping that there were some memories or something that she would want to keep in there. Maybe something she got from the kids or something someone had given her. Made a little paper clip. It's another flower page, a bag. I did another little flip tag and fold, and that's a heart. And then I did green glassine and put some washi tape on here and just put a little tag in there. You know, my big thing is I love to put stuff in that people don't expect. So it's fun. Here's a pocket with an envelope with something else in it, and then attach it so it doesn't move with the paper clip that says live. And then inside of here, I forgot, you guys, you know when you have so many things you can't remember? That's kind of me. And I did another envelope. And then inside this envelope, oh, this was funny. This is 1872 rules for teachers, and I printed this out thinking she'd get a kick out of this. Now, they're funny rules, like teachers each day will fill lamps and clean chimneys. Each teacher will bring a bucket of water and a scuttle of coal for the day's sessions. Now this one I laughed so hard, and every time I laugh at, make your pens carefully. You may whittle nibs to the individual taste of the pupils. Men teachers may take one evening each week for courting purposes, or 2 evenings a week if they go to church regularly. Oh my gosh, you guys, the stuff on here was hysterical. So I thought she might get a kick out of that to see how different things are. And I know her. She's gonna love that as a ha-ha. And so that was fun. That was fun to find that online. And so I put that there. Then we turn it. Here's a ruffle and stamped page. Here's a book page. And on the back of there, I did a double pocket, and I attached it. And then there are the flowers. And then I did vellum on the back. And those were printouts too. And those might have been from, man, I don't know. I think those might have been from Graphic Fairy, because I got the subscription as a gift for Christmas, so I printed out a bunch of stuff. Here's some of my lace dyed paper. Here is a very, very cool pocket with all sorts of yumminess in it. And if I can get these out, I just did some postcards, and then I decoupaged napkins on the back of them. But check out this pocket. So it's just made with book pages, and you just fold them in any direction, and then you sew it, and you trim off the edges, and you end up with this ginormous one-page pocket. I love it. And then you have a pocket up here. Let me put these in. And you have a pocket here. That's the second pocket. And then you have a pocket here. And of course, you could keep going if you wanted, and you could do another one. I just did some lace and said the real story. Here's some cute paper. A dictionary page with some tatting on it. Another piece of that great stuff Noelle gave me, that every day is an opportunity to make a new happy ending. I love that. This I love. This is Tim Holtz paper, which I decoupaged that. I love that paper. Here's some more of pearl and ruby and pearl paper. Here's just a piece of tissue paper, to like typing paper, and I just put some washi on it. This one I'm sure everyone's seen. It's just a fold down. So you fold it down and more room for journaling. So she wanted to tell a story there and put a picture there. I thought that would be fun. Stamped that. This is another triple pocket. So it's a journaling space here. And then it is a pocket. If you take that out, this one flips up. And then here's another tag or journaling spot. And if you take that, that up, flips out. So that's another one from Corey's Flips and Folds, if I can get it right. And I did that just on an old filing folder. Here is one of Tim's cutouts, and I just put in a flower, big, huge tag. Thought that one was really pretty. And then with the flower coming through the flower, I like that with the pink. Another piece of decorative paper. I put a little charm on here that has flowers and pearls. Thought that was cute. Here is a piece of my avocado dyed paper, some trim. This is Tim Holtz stitch pocket, and I just put all little tickets in there. And I think these are from Artie Mae's, from Free. They're from Free. They are free. And so I did that. This is just a lace pocket with a book page. And this was really cool. I found this. Specimens of handwriting. And I thought she might get a kick out of that. And then if I do it on typing paper, it makes it feel really old. Here's just a little side pocket. And I did just a little book that she could just, I did an old pattern piece. I decoupaged that. And then I just did it so she could write some notes in there. Stick that in there. And then here is a Tim Holtz Thinlet. And this is another one. I don't even know where I got it. It's just the pocket and the tag. And then I used just a little doily and Just Because and some lace. And Remember This Forever in the part of the book. Here's this, a belly band with another little pocket. And inside of this one, I think this might be more handwriting stuff. These were the things that I found online and printed out. Yeah, this was like old, it looks like old paper with penmanship. And I thought she'd like that. I didn't want to do too much teacher over the top. I just wanted to do some stuff teacher over the top. Or some teacher stuff. It's been a while since I've done a video. Paper. A lace cover-up with a really sweet postcard. Here is a little booklet that I actually glued on with, here's a paper clip with some cute charms. And then this one is really cute too. So this one opens and it has a pocket. And then there's this one and it's got a pocket. Okay. And then you fold this one over and there's a little tuck underneath. And then here's a tuck that you can put little things. I just put mini postcards. And then here's one in here, and I left this one blank that you can put stuff in. But I love that one. That's another Flips and Folds. She had some great ones. So I just kind of went nuts. There were like 18 of them, and I think I made like 14 of the 18. Just a doily and something. And then this was the ABC's vertical writing, I think, is what this one's called. I thought this one was cute too. Yeah, vertical writing, and it shows how to write. And that just gets tucked under here. I bought the stamps that look like you stitched from 49th and Market, and I love those. Just a piece. I had cut this out of a printout about the typewriter. Thought that was appropriate for school. Another designer paper, another designer paper. This is a tuck that she said the story's here. Just a piece of old music, dictionary page. Cute page. This I love with I stenciled on here and dyed it, and then this flips up and you can do your story or your picture on there. School paper and another tuck back here with some more postcards. And this one's really cool. So this is both sides, and this is 3 pockets. So here's a pocket. Here's a pocket, here's a pocket, and you can do a pocket up there too. Then you flip it over, and I didn't put anything back here. I wanted to leave this blank. I did one, so there's another set of 4 pockets there too, which is so cool. Here I just did a bag and put a rule. I thought this was really cute for the ruler. Here's the bag, or I'm sorry, piece of designer paper next to the bag. This is a cool one. I'm sure everyone's seen this one where I stamped this and then I folded all this, and when you open it, it's writing space. So I love that. And it's just kind of stays nice. Here's this. I had some of these. I'm trying to use some of the stuff in my stash. I have these old little tiles that are a gazillion years old, and of course I don't have any one kind to spell out a word, so I had to use the black, the clear, and the red, but it says memory. Here is a pocket that I made with this delicious paper, and I cannot remember who I got this from, but anyway, so here's her really fancy tag that I made. This was a printout for the Ladies World Journal, and I don't know where I got this. And then I did a wax seal, and I did some lace, and then I did Tim Holtz brown wallpaper, or Tim Holtz wallpaper, and then grunged it up, and then I just did brown pieces of ribbon, miscellaneous ribbon. Thought that was really cute in there. Getting to the end here, you guys, and there's that page again, the music notes. And then I found this, and I loved this, so I decided to put it on the back. Tell me and I forget, teach me and I remember, involve me and I learn, and that's from Benjamin Franklin. And then I just love this picture of this, and the teacher I'm giving it to is very feminine and very sweet, and I love this, and I just thought this was so cute, wearing her invisible crown. She's a teacher. She is a queen, right? And so then you back it up like that, and that's it. That's all she wrote. And I wanted to show you really quick where this is bound in the middle, and it's unbelievable how this stays. This is just so cool. And I don't know if this is Ruby's original idea, but it's so great. So you actually, and some of my paper is old, so it's just gingerly staying in there, but it's actually seam binding that you punch your holes through, and you tie it up here so you don't have to thread it all the way through, but that's the only thing that's holding it. And then when you come through here, it's the last thing you do. So you're gonna put on your lace, and then you come through the holes, and instead of stitching it, you just tie it with the seam binding. So that is what I have been up to. This, that, and the other thing, you guys. I hope everyone is doing well. I hope that for those of you who have kids at home, that they are still enjoying school. I know that my kids, we have been, and I say my kids, I don't mean my adult children, I mean my kids at school, have absolutely are thrilled to be back in school. So I hope that you are hope your kids are getting a chance to get back to school. It is so important. And that's my Tide moment. I'll get off my soapbox now. And I hope everyone's healthy and happy. And I'm hoping that 2021 is much better than 2020 was. And I will see you soon with another video. Thank you for stopping by. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Thanks again, guys. Have a great day. Bye.